How's it going, everybody? Odds and Ends RC here. Today we're going to be going over the Tamiya CC-02 kit. It's a cross-country kit just released from Tamiya within the last month or so. And we'll be going over what you get inside the box. For convenience, I've already taken everything out of the box and mostly out of the packages. As you see the box in front of you, very detailed, very nice art on it. It's a good looking rig, the Mercedes-Benz G500. As of now, this is the only body you can get with it, but hopefully in the future they'll offer other bodies. Here's a view of the body itself. Very nicely done, very detailed body. Should paint up very nicely. I look forward to painting it. Here's the very detailed sticker kit you get with it. Very intricate. Looks like it's going to take some time, but very involved. Of course, here's the instruction book. Tamiya kits, if you aren't familiar with them, kind of a different kind of kit compared to newer stuff, but very fun to build kits. Inside the instruction book, you'll find that all the screws and links are full size. So if you get confused, you can just match up a screw to the picture in the book and it will help you out. Here's the tire and wheel. I put one together already just to show you what it looks like. It is a vented wheel. The tire is very hard tire. I think it's probably some of the same tires that were around 10-15 years ago in Tamiya kits, but that probably one of the first things I will be upgrading. Just a very hard tire, no foam. I don't think it'll do very good. Here's the wheel by itself. Tire. Doesn't say anything on it. It's 1.9 tire. Here we have the transmission parts tree. It is plastic, gray in color. Seems to be a very hard plastic. Sure it will be pretty strong when put together. Now all Tamiya kits, most of them come with like a bushing, a bronze or brass bushing instead of a ball bearing. And usually for $15 or $20 you can buy the bearing kit, the hop-up bearing kit. And you're better off just to do that from the get-go. That way, if you get it later, you don't have to take the entire truck apart. And it's not expensive, and it's well worth doing. Here we got the grill and the headlight bezels for the body. Very detailed. Can take LED lights. Actually, the kit comes with the LED light kit. It says on the side of the box that it's an optional part, but then when you open the box, it's in there, and they got a sticker on the front saying that it comes with it. And it also comes with a speed controller, which is kind of rare. Here we got, looks like the bumpers and the transmission pan where the transmission will mount in between the frame rails. This looks like part of the battery tray, I'm guessing. Here we have the axle housings. They're kind of big and bulky. A lot of hardware to put them together. Just kind of a Tamiya thing. They've always used Phillips screws and plenty of them on the assembly of the parts, but if you've been in the hobby a long time, you just have to buy a Tamiya kit every once in a while and put it together. It's just a enjoyable, old school kind of kit. Here we got some plastic frame rails, and looks to be a receiver box. Most of the frame is plastic on this, which I'm sure once it's all together will be more than enough durable. Here we got some drive shaft pieces, plastic drive shafts. They do sell hop-up parts, metal drive shafts for it if you want the metal. These kind of remind me of the axial wild boar drive shafts, kind of a similar design. Looks like we got some shock pieces, some tension spacers, bottom of the shocks. They do sell hop-up shocks for this, aftermarket shocks. But we're going to try this thing out on stock form first. Looks like some shock tower pieces maybe. And I'm kind of guessing you have the option to lock or unlock the differentials on this. I'm kind of guessing these pieces are the parts that lock it maybe. Not sure. And you got your link mounts that go to the axle. Looks like some link balls that go in the ends of the links. This looks like pretty much the same part tree as the last. Link balls, shock hoops, shock towers. This has a 4-link suspension front and rear. Here is some of the links and some really long looking shock towers, I guess. What these are, probably the rear shock towers, front shock towers, and then the upper and lower links. This is the same piece. A piece for the front, a piece for the rear. Here we have some more shock parts. Looks like the shock bodies themselves. And then the upper caps. Looks like just bodies and caps. Here is the servo saver. Probably be putting on just a metal servo horn later, but we'll try this out first. Some more body pieces. Looks like the spare tire cover in the rear. The mirrors for the body. I think these are little light deals that go on the hood. Most of it will have to be painted. Here's a hardware bag. Like I was saying, here's the parts bag A. Looks like it has your some transmission gears, your little tire tool, screws, B. It's more metal hardware, screws. Tamiya is famous for using Phillips screws for some reason. It's just something they kind of always did. Parts bag C. This comes with a lot of your brass bushings and some plastic bushings. Like I said, I ordered the bearing kit and I will be replacing all of them. Looks like we got some tie rod end links here. Very heavy bag. It's like your differential gears, differential housings. Parts bag D, looks like mostly shock parts, the springs, the oil, cat pieces. It was nice it did come with the oil for the shocks. And usually they'll come with the grease for the differential gears and transmission gears. Another bag, body clips. I'm going to try to build this without using the body clips. Use some magnetic body clips or something like that. Here's the motor. Pretty sure it's the same motor that comes with every Tamiya kit since like 1980. I think it's like a 540 can motor or something like that. We'll be upgrading that later. Here's the speed controller it came with, which is kind of rare. I do not believe it has a drag brake. I think it's just forward, reverse, and brake. And then here is the light kit, which is kind of rare that it came with. We will be putting that in the body. Here's the color paint I got. It's the same color it's on the body. I told myself I wasn't going to paint it the same color as the body, but it's just a good looking color for this body. But yeah, that's everything that's in the box. We'll be doing a build video on this. Just kind of going over what I run into and problems I run into on it. If you like, please subscribe. And thank you and have a nice day.